Hello everyone and welcome to another Dwarf Dog Talk. How are you all doing? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. We've got a strong boy in our coffee today. I noticed that... No, wait, what? Let me start that again. In the last two coffee chats, I've been drinking homemade iced coffees. And I've decided to break that streak before I do some damage to my body because, oh boy, were they unhealthy. And I tend to prefer my coffee strong anyways. But basically, because it's been really, really warm where I live, and it's like the peak of summer, and I hate the heat, I've been making cold iced coffees instead. And I started it off with it's all milk. The entire liquid that I use is just all milk, no water. So it's already on the right track, even though milk is good for you in moderation. So yeah, milk in like a very tall, like a travel flask, but it's not like a one that you can like lock up, and it's like you can put in your bag or whatever. It's like one you keep in your hand. So relatively tall. Pint of milk, 3 teaspoons of coffee, and 3 teaspoons? Oh my god, teaspoons of sugar. And as delightful as they were, and ice cubes, like, tend to be like 2, 3 or 4. And as delightful as they were, I need to cut down on them because they are so unhealthy, and I could feel every just like organ in me clog up and be like, stop doing this to us, please. So I've gone back to my old roots and I'm drinking black coffee, but I've put ice in it. And if you're a seasoned coffee drinker like I am, whenever you have a fresh hot brew of coffee or tea, mainly coffee though, so you're drinking it, you're sipping it, it's like, oh, this is nice and warm, it's waking me up. And then when you leave it for like 2 seconds, and you haven't drunk it, you'll have a sip and it's cold. The second you notice it's turned cold a little bit, it's like bleh, rancid. But for some reason we all drink iced coffees, and like you can get like straight up black iced coffees, and we all enjoy them. So I think it's like the fact that we were expecting hot coffee, but then it's just like it's gone a bit, icky. So it's probably a brain thing, because I'm drinking it right now and my brain's like, oh wait, I'm not used to this. But I expected it. It's funny how brains work. I tend to prefer my coffee strong anyways. I'm not fussy. Like, I'm quite versatile when it comes to my hot drinks. I'll have it weak, I'll have it strong. I don't care. So if you were to make me a tea or coffee, like if we were in like the real world and you were making me like a cup of brew, don't worry. Do not stress about fucking it up, because even if you made it look like rat's piss with milk, or if you've made it look like tar with the lack of milk or any substance you put in it other than the actual, coffee or tea bag, it's fine. I'm not gonna hunt you down. I'm quite adaptable with my brews. But I've decided to make the majority of my drinks now just pure black, and I'm going to start drinking a lot more water because, oh my god, I need to drink more water. I've been drinking sparkling water a lot lately, and that's like as good as that is, and a lot of people like hate sparkling water, but I love it. Like, just carbonated water, it's a lot better for you than actual pop, but I think that's why I like it's like gold to me, because it's like helping me. Like, I'm not addicted to pop anyways, but like it helps. Anyways, I need to start drinking water that'll actually hydrate me just more often, because I don't want to die. At least not yet. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? We're in the middle of we're at the halfway point of Cancer season. In astrology and zodiac signs, we are in Cancer season. If you were born, what's the date? If you were born between the time space of June 22nd to July 22nd, you are a Cancer. In the nicest way possible. See, the thing is, right, my opinions on, like, I'm gonna get, like, if you're not into astrology or zodiac signs, it's gonna mean nothing to you, but, like, Cancers are, like, their element is water, so they kind of are on the more emotional sides of, the signs, which is cool. We all need to, express ourselves in any shape or form. It's healthy. But, I don't know, when, like, all of the experiences I've had and encounters I've had with Cancers, they've all been negative, and it sucks because they are, like, one of the more light-hearted of the bunch. But, like, the people that I know or, like, I'm acquainted with that are Cancers, they do tend to follow some of the negative tropes, which are, like, lying and deceiving people and just think into making other people think they are someone who they are not. So, because Cancers, like, it is a theme that they all try and put on this facade, and that they're... I don't know. I don't want to, like, mock Cancers, because I'm sure there are some Cancers out there who are awesome, and who knows, we might be best friends one day. So, I won't mock you, but, like, I'm just saying, the experiences I've had with Cancers, they've not been too positive, which sucks. I'm a Gemini, by the way, so I'm really compatible with Cancers. Cancers, Leos, Aquariuses, and Sagittariuses, all of, like, the outgoing signs. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, like, Cancers tend to be, like, the idea of a Cancer is that they're quite cutesy. I've noticed that a lot of them, they tend to put on this, they have their personality to be quite, like, oh, look at me, I'm, like, the dainty one of the group, or, like, the responsible dainty one of the group who's quite, like, self-efficient and good at stuff, annoyingly good at stuff. But, like, they have that, like, front, which is probably still them, but, like, they tend to exaggerate it in front of other people. But then, once you get to know them, you know that they're just fucked up. Like, they are just messed up in the head. Which is cool, I guess. Like, it makes people interesting when they've had a little bit of trauma in their life. And I think that's why they get along with Scorpios so well as well. Like, despite the fact that they are matching an element, Scorpios are quite misunderstood, and they are a little bit on the darker side, and Cancers have that dark side that I think they can relate to and trust. Anyways, I'm a bit of an astrology nerd. I try not to talk about it too much, but, like, it's so fascinating. And what pisses me off, right? Hang on. You can tell I've had black coffee. What pisses me off is that I'll talk about astrology to my friends. Like, they know that I'm interested in this stuff. I can tell that they're trying to say, yeah, we're sick of this, we don't care. But then, when I talk about their zodiac sign, they're all like, oh, do tell me more. What's my, like, what are the tropes in my sign? Oh, what's my sign? What's my moon sign? What's my element? What is this, like... I understand if you only care about, like, your sign, if you're not too into it, but, like, it's funny, because whenever I'm like, oh, it's, like, this season, and they're like, oh, I was born this time, what sign am I? And I'll be like, oh, you're an Aries. And they'll be like, what does that mean? And they'll just want to know about their sign and their sign only, in which I do find all of them quite interesting. And that's not to be, like, hipster, I understand that, I understand why people would only take interest if they're not too, like, indulged in it. But yeah, I lost my train of thought, and we're nearly hitting the 10-minute mark. Woot woot. You can tell I've had black coffee because I just talked really fast. So, like, this felt like it went really fast. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there before I get cut off because I'm scared I'm going to run out of storage. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is my third installment of a Dwarf Dog Talk. Talks, sorry. So, I'll catch you in a bit. Stay cool, be nice, follow your dreams, and fuck those who oppose you. Okay? Alright, bye guys.